And see, if you are, for example, you are you die in great pain in the hospital. You don't know when you die.
Nobody does.
I'm saying it's a very serious case. Yeah? People conduct a funeral. Do you know the reason why? Yeah. Well, that is one reason, of course, that to collect all the family members and say goodbye to the people who are passing by. But the other reason is that to inform the dying person and dead person that you are dead. Yeah? Otherwise, you don't know you are dead because that your physical body and astral body is so similar to each other. So, but you folks believe in the life after death. Most of them. Most of you, yeah. But some I don't force to believe anyway, yeah. But there is other fact, and but those people who do not believe at all the life after death cannot believe that they are still survive. I mean, existing as a being, yeah. After the physical death. So when you see that they are surviving, I mean they are soul surviving, wearing the astral body on it, they misunderstand, I'm still alive. Okay? And nobody, those folks cannot be convinced by the angels that you are dead. Yeah? And you have to go to heaven or the whatever place you are supposed to go. Yeah? But you are not convinced, persuaded. Yeah? And roam around the places, yeah, who died, yeah. So that is where the hospital is. You know what I mean? That's the reason why I warn you that the visiting hospital so often is not an easy, safe thing to do. Yeah? Okay, but see that. This is what we call four-dimensional being, yeah, which has no physical body. In the fourth-dimensional world, in the physical world, I mean the three-dimensional world, no two beings can take the same place at once. I mean, if I were to take this seat, yeah, I have to inevitably sit on his knee like this. Yeah, I cannot take this seat together with, simultaneous with him. Yeah, but if I die and become a soul, and with an astral soul, I can do it. Yeah. So if in his physical body, his soul resides. Yeah, but at the same time, another being can reside in his soul, in his physical body. That is what the position is all about. Like this. Okay?
How does it exist in the same together? Like?
Yeah, well, it's a mysterious point, yeah? But you see that the heaven and hell, so-called, is not existing far away in the above or the way down below, but it's coexist in this physical world too. Yeah.
So is it our behaviours that affect that soul that's attached with us?
Yeah, but there is one condition that we could reside in the same body at the same time. That is what we call the law of attraction. Yeah, the same vibration. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got to have the same vibration as that straight spirit has. Yeah. If you have a greedy mind, you attract the mind who the guy who has a greedy mind. Yeah. Yeah. So these there are some malignant beings called this. Yeah. And so they, if you are in a very difficult stage, yeah, and in a challenge of the life, yeah, those folks seeking for the chance to drag you down to the miserable state. So that you must be very careful. So that, but if you have a faith, yeah, whether it is Buddhism, Christianity, Muslim, whatever, yeah, a guardian angel will protect you usually, yeah. But if you you don't believe anything, no faith at all, you are very vulnerable. Yeah? So the faith is important. Yeah? I'm not saying that only the science religion is the things you have to believe, but I'm saying that some sort of faith, which is righteous, is important to protect you. Yeah? And there is a being which is called angels. In a Buddhist sense, the bodhisattvas are very much encouraged with your prayer. Because what they are doing is to rescue those, uninformed or the stubborn people who are roaming, who are wandering or deluded in the hell or the world, in the dark world. So they, angels were descend down to the hell to rescue those stubborn people. Yeah? So when you pray for him, it was a great encouragement for the angels to achieve their goals. If you wish to join us, please email after my speech and join us. And I just want to spread the teaching of this. You seems to be very much satisfied, I hope, with my presentation. So if you like the teaching, please join us as a member and learn the teaching more. So I thank you very much.
Well, thanks very much, Imai-san. Thank you for your questions. Please don't hesitate to get them while you can, because he goes back to Sydney tonight and then Japan in a couple of days. There may be issues of depression, there may be still issues of cancer or some sort of illness that you may have not received an idea about. Don't hesitate to talk with Imai-san or myself, and don't hesitate today to have a look at these books. The founder's written over 500 books. Some of it's common sense, but some of it's subtly different. And there's one thing I want to say is that if you change yourself, you can change others. You can't change others, but you can influence them. So first start with this, and then the rest will follow. It's not easy, but the way we do it with Happy Signs is simply by reciting a Dharma of the right mind, our prayer, but also practicing simple and fundamental teachings. And there's 4 of them, called love that gives without expecting anything in return. Now, I've been doing this job for 7 years, and love that gives is just about the answer to any problem, actually. It's unbelievable how many times love that gives in someone's life is able to change it, whether it's illness or job or relationships, anything. And easy to say, hard to practice, but miraculous when you do. Next one is wisdom, and this is wisdom, how to live your life from the perspective of your guardian spirit or heavenly world. And also learning about the heavenly world, which you haven't learned before, we haven't. Some of the things we're learning today, to me, was a bit exotic when I first heard, but step by step, practicing in my daily life, then I really found the truth of what it means. Not just simply accepting it because what's written, actually put into practice. Does love that gift work? Do my guardian spirits happy when I do that? Also, self-reflection. So, self-reflection or reflective meditation is one of the most powerful tools you could ever use. You will see things in ways you haven't seen before, and you'll be able to clear away the fog of certain things in your life and be able to see the path ahead. It's very powerful. And then progress. What do you truly desire in your heart and soul? Sometimes we don't know that answer. So you can, through Happy Science, you can learn to progress in that way, and also not just for yourself, but contribute to the world, to your family utopia, to the country utopia and world utopia. So we have 4 principles. So we recite this, and in this prayer book, it says things like love each other, nurture each other, forgive each other. When there's an ideal world, we will trust each other, cherish each other. These are things I'm very passionate about, what Happy Science is passionate about. This is what we wish everyone in Bentley around the world to be able to accomplish. Again, we don't always do it, but we try to, and through that, we grow. So that's all I want to say. Thank you very much. Much appreciated.